All right. Hi, everyone. This is Daisy here, aka Professional High Priestess, aka the Black woman getting stalked in virtual reality by a bunch of white supremacists who stalked her the first time and failed, and then stalked her the second time and failed, and then tried it the third time and then it failed again. So I just wanted to give you guys a few like updates here, okay? There's a lot going on in the community. I also have an update for the cannabis community because something really gully has gotten started in the cannabis community. And I wanted to say that it's directly like a side effect of what you guys had started playing with spell work, running your mouth, and playing with people at work. Okay. So first things first, let me get into my phone. Oh, I have a story. Story time. Right. So today I was at, BART, going home after a long day of minding my business, and a white man on the platform came and stood right in front of me. Like we were literally like at least maybe this much apart, right in front of me because of what's going on with the virtual reality stalking, harassing, like, oh, this is my time, and I'll get magical powers, and I'll go do this, and I'll do that, and then this will happen, and that will happen, and no one will know I play in pedophile groups, and no one will know that we were playing with network configurations and playing with optical splitting and starting shit. Look at this. Yeah, because remember, I told you that they follow people around and they start drama. So I was like, excuse me, why are you standing in front of me? He was like, what do you mean? I said, why the fuck are you in front of me? He was like, oh, okay, well, there's other people here. I said, there's no one else here. Why are you standing in front of me? And he said, okay, I can leave. I said, yeah, you can leave. And I said, playing in pedophile groups, you think I don't know who the fuck you are? He said, what do you mean? I said, I know exactly who you fucking are. And he walked off, right, for the feds. So you can capture his face. But look at the shirt that he's wearing. Thor Labs photonic tools. Do you guys know what photonics is? Do you know what photonics is and who I just caught in the network that just got exposed? Let's get started. Be careful what you're doing when you're wearing your work shirt. How did you catch the company that's giving us a bunch of fiber optic cables that they stole from a bunch of other people and also giving shattered or destroyed uh, fiber optic cables to individuals doing network configuration so that we can tap their network? Wow. We. So, thank you. Okay. Um, why did I actually start that? Fiber optic cables, weren't you just talking about optical splitting and playing with bosons, mesons, quarks, strange, charm, basically like particle physics? And this is a part of particle physics, like quantum technologies, right? This is part of particle physics. How did that happen though? These are the individuals that are building the different like sound technologies that we're placing around your apartment. Yeah, I'll get the spiritual powers now. If there's ever a day, if there's ever a day that you see my black ass outside and you come near me with any drama, baby, you're gonna get this and a bunch of fucking chaos. Did you hear me? Because there's a few people that identified him on BART and said, let me take this man's photo. Click, 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 click. Daisy, do you know how many people are watching this? Oh, look at Daisy. Hi, how are you? Yeah, you can have a discount. Everywhere I go, I get discounts and free shit. I told you about the whole story about getting a bunch of Dior lipstick and like a face powder and shit like that. Just run with the wind, brother. Yeah. Anyways, let's keep on going. So, approve. I hope you guys like my new earrings. These are real diamonds. Bussin'. Yeah, I got a discount from somebody. So now, remember we talked about karmics playing games. And today I'm using Zoom because they're doing something weird with YouTube with screen share. Like, oh, let's try to break the screen share because if she's using it, then that proves that we were connected to her MAC address. And then they can find out that we were playing in her computer. So let's just say that it didn't work. And then, right? So I've been sharing my screen on YouTube and doing a bunch of stuff with screen share, and you guys have not been seeing my screen. Perfect. So let's get started here. Audit finds inadequate oversight in cannabis grant program. What do you mean cannabis grant program? The money that they were supposed to be giving to the community, like, oh, your community suffered reparations, da 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 da. Here's some money to go start your cannabis business, or here's money for the communities that were impacted by the war on drugs. I helped them start this program. Let me see if I have this on my desktop. Cannabis legislation, cannabis policy priorities that I wrote this. That we were basically like, this is where we should put the money, this is where we should start with the tax revenue, broke down the tax bill, what it looks like, et cetera, how you should run the distribution of funds, et cetera, et cetera. And there was a op group that they put, they already know what you were doing, that was put in place, and they were given money behind the scenes to make sure that money went to ops. Now everyone's looking for money, but how is everyone getting defunded if you're making a bunch of money off cannabis and then you're raiding everybody and then selling the cannabis? Because this just got started. Okay. Yeah. Perez is the officer at the center of the Rampart scandal. It's not this one. Here, former Inglewood officer sentenced for stealing coca from the evidence room, and they were making a bunch of money selling weight. So now, after I talked about Martha Jimenez, right? Martha Jimenez from the California Endowment, and I was saying that their families add to this. Okay, good. You guys saw that, right? I opened up this black rose, death rose. I started typing and then it stopped. Okay, great. So let me just keep this open just so you can know what's going to happen next. So, anyways, they mismanaged the funds and they did a bunch of shit. So I've been talking about Martha Jimenez from the California Endowment and how they were using a technology to spy on people, cause a bunch of drama, start a bunch of bullshit, and approve. You're going to use these diamonds to do something with like the optical like cable. Approve, approve. Approve. Thank you. Yeah, it is. It has like two and a half. Approve. Cool. Thank you. Yeah, there's something like that. There's actually like a type of metal and it's like gold and diamond together. We can bring that down here, but only indigenous peoples. So I said they were using this technology. How did you know that I was even like doing that? Because they were uploading people to virtual reality, starting shit, causing drama, planting stuff on people, causing chaos. And this is how they were like trying to build their little economy and cause a bunch of drama in LA. Now, remember I talked about this in Chicago that somebody made a YouTube channel, and I showed you guys this YouTube channel where they're setting up all the op police. These motherfuckers had rat poison on them. Chicago is too goofy right now. It's rat poisoning and something with gelatin and lima. You guys know what cow lime? Yeah. So yes, it's really ratchet right now. But unfortunately, somebody doesn't have something that they were using to make like different like fruit candies and like different like things like that. So I just wanted to tell you guys that. So just keep on playing because you're gonna find what you're looking for. Now, you guys have been hearing about a bunch of chaos going on. I just want to give you two things that I'm going to talk about in detail. Worker dead at Wells Fargo desk for 4 days. Remember, I talked about this in Arizona, the bankers dying. How many bankers have you seen die in Arizona because they were robbing the cartel, their farm? They were playing with their stores and stuff like that, and they were trying to make off in their account. At least they're dedicated. At least it was at their desk. That just showed that they love work. This is like office smells. Body stinking. Speaking of body stinking, some shit is about to really blow up in the Indian community because how does this keep on exploding with Indians? Yeah, because I told you guys want to go play in India. I told you India is so hood right now. You just shouldn't have started what you started. So now that in your virtual reality, I'm telling you, that's the way you can get popped. So now something with cannabis raids. And once again, Matt Haney, the motherfucker that keeps on following me back and forth, that's playing with pedophile groups and starting shit. Oh, I just wanted to let the feds that are watching in the whole hood in the community know, like, nah, we would never do that. I have no idea what she's talking about. No, that's not what happened at all. I have text messages. I have this and that. Okay, thank you. So what came from her and what came from the spool flaps that she's talking about and what came from your sister and what came from Latifah Simon that was playing on your phone? Because she wanted to have sex with you. So she's sending you all these text messages because we have Daisy's phone and she's not using any of these apps. Okay. Okay. So I guess they did their research. Yeah, let me find something else. Let me see if I can go pull this up and pull that up. No one cares because kids are missing. No one cares because I shut down the internet. No one cares because a bunch of white men are dying. Okay, try again. Right. No one cares because all of Towerside, all of Lakeview, half of Potrero Hill, which I'm about to go activate one hood nigga that's gonna bring the rest of them over here. No one cares about any of that. I guarantee it. But everyone cares about how is everyone getting rated in these cannabis grows? Because there was just one today. Don't tell me that who's uploading all these rappers? Didn't I say the plug in New York? Okay, yeah, maybe I shouldn't be playing in your phone. Okay, yeah, maybe I shouldn't be playing with all these rappers. I just wanted to make sure that like none of them can like trace this back to me because I had beef with them in high school because I was starting hella shit. Okay, okay, yeah. High Day got canceled because of me. So now something else is gonna come up. Okay, yeah, but you emailed my dad. Yeah, I asked you to leave me alone. Your dad's a lawyer, so he's actually like having his bar license like reviewed right now. Oh yeah, right. Like you guys have to learn how to like set people up. If some other goofy shit is getting around on the internet, let me help you. Approve. Okay, we're back on. So let's get started here. Approve. Oh, thank you. Yeah, there's something going on with like UDP and like trying to like turn UDP into TCP as I'm going by like editing some like a type of like connection protocol that's like tampering with all of YouTube. And there's like two different things with tensor spaces going on because they copied all of YouTube into tensor spaces, and that's how they're like shattering everyone's monetization into two bank accounts. Yeah, uh-huh. It's not that one. It's not that one either. Okay. So let's see. Screenshots, legal files protected, Patreon, legal files, Cheon Warfare, white clones. Um, Let me see. Um, oh here. Aaron Haney, his sister. Why are you playing with spoof apps and playing online on the computer and playing with like different people and you started so much shit that they hacked your phone and they put your face in like different generators for Fashion Nova photos? That's what this was about. I emailed this to her dad. That's what they were doing. That's what they were playing with. Yeah, why is your sister messaging me on Facebook and like, you're the greatest, Daisy? Da, 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 da. Just be careful with what the fuck you start. I like her. Why are you guys beefing? Because they were playing in virtual reality and everyone kept on hearing her voice. And that's how everyone's like cases got exposed in San Francisco. So now, we whoa, 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 whoa. Yeah, you're not about to start all that. Yeah, and you're playing with fentanyl? Yeah. And their plan is to go play with your weight, count your weight, study your weight, and then move your weight. Those are dangerous games. So now I have something else for you. You want to play with tarot cards? Yeah, some good go. You got some tarot cards? Y'all just ain't learning. Oh, work phone. Sorry about that. Two phones. I got the trap rolling. Okay, let's look. Yikes. Look at this. Remember I was talking about yesterday the Ink? We saw the license plate and it said Ink. What's on her shirt though? It says the Queen of Hearts, the Queen of Cups. Didn't I just quote the Queen of Cups? And I said, oh, to like bring like a super psychic onto the internet, you're gonna bring the Queen of Cups down here. But I don't have to like lie about that. I could just pull up my internet history and pull up symbol. Yeah, playing card Queen of Hearts. So we put this in one of the tutorials, and I said it's gonna make me like super aware on the internet about what the fuck you're doing. I'm just gonna tell you right now, like you're gonna really be mad if I keep on like putting the 10 swords on the internet. How did I get locked out of my account? I don't know. I don't know. Why are you pregnant again? I don't know. How did he die? I don't know. Look what's going on with Chef Gordon Ramsay. Oh, yeah, this is, I don't want to start that. That's my brother. Unfortunately, somebody call Steph Curry and tell him to call me, okay? So look at this. It says, chef who worked for Gordon Ramsay fighting for his life after getting hit up at the Nottingham Carnival because he was playing with Cheong. You don't know what you can get from me, brother. I have connects. I have networks. Yeah, playing with Cheong, playing with human meat, starting to my shit with black and brown like entrepreneurs. Like, oh, they have a food business. Is that clean? Is it sanitary? Oh, well, let's go and investigate. Why are you investigating anything, nigga? And you're playing with white women in air clunkless? Oh, well, I'm not. Don't worry about that. I'm comfortable with that. It's just something that happened in your past. Oh yeah, I don't really do all that. He wasn't man enough for me. Wow, to dip up in your clunkless is great. I'm telling you, it's just something's going lefty McLefty, and I just can't handle it. Now, we talked about motherfuckers playing in Canada. This dragonfly's gonna come up again because she's gonna get smacked out. And then look at this, the tower card. Tower. Okay, Canada, and a bunch of police officers dying, and tower. And I made a video the other day that I'm gonna make again, and I was talking about how there was a brother and sister, their parents died when they were young. And it's something to do with Aries energy because the brother and sister, they are black magic. It's like a type of like magic in space, like, oh, I need to hide like this substance somewhere, so let me make like damaged and damned beings. But if I come down into you as like your child, you will be destroyed. Or if I come down and you take me as a mate so I can hide again in another child, you'll be destroyed and we will both destroy you, that type of thing. So the brother and sister came down and they chose their parents like, oh, that's going to be my lover and that's going to be my lover, the mother and the father, right? And they both came down and the parents both died. One of the parents died in a crazy car accident and one of the mothers got like stabbed to death and like chopped up because of magic that they did in space. And the funny thing is there's like a thing on them. Like people like know like, oh, your parents died when you were young. Oh, for some reason, why do I feel like that has something to do with you spiritually? Oh, let me stay away from you. Right? Oh, people don't like feel bad for me. No, they know you're a sociopath. So that came out next day. Just keep playing with me. I just want to let you know, and a time when people's kids are going missing and the internet's getting shut down like this, people don't care about a white man like, I'm a victim, I'm a victim, and I'm this and I'm that. No one cares. You set up the Spanish Chinese mafia. You uploaded all these rappers. You guys single-handedly dismantled the whole social justice field. Everyone got defunded. You're going to prison. That's if they don't get you first. So now I talked about biochemical pathways and shattering in shards. And slices of shards and putting white men on. Yeah, yeah, we heard, we heard. I just want to tell you, I want it to stop. It's not gonna fucking stop. So, like I said, something's going lefty McLeft doodle. And here, I was like, right here, right? I was like, oh, this is like super crazy that this just happened. And look, it says O'Grady Plumbing. Your number one, your number two is our number one, right? Like you, nobody means to go number two. Like your number two is our number one. Like you being able to go to the bathroom. Didn't you talk about that you're going to shatter their digestion and they won't even be able to like do that properly? But look at the car, the license plate on the car. It says ATP. It's ATP. Adenosine triphosphate. After talks of biochemical pathways being identified in clinical trials that belong to kidnapped indigenous Black and brown people, and the whole of Oaxaca going missing. And I told you that we were going to go ahead and put this on a chemical server and that energy is going to be used to run spell work for us. Ain't that about right? Ain't that how I got that purse? Ain't that how you got that car? Congratulations on your new job. Oh, well, he said he wants to give you a ring. Just make sure you want it. He's not a bad person, though. Congratulations on building that cartel. You just got wait, we have a supply, we have a connect. I don't know. They just said from nowhere that it just came. Just let them have it. I have like 18 kilos. It's okay. Yeah, buku weight. We're moving big weight. Big bags are getting moved here. Yeah, come join the party. So now, because remember they had a chat group, she did it to herself. Come join the party. Do you think that I don't know what the fuck you're doing? Queen of Cups. What is a Queen of Cups? A high priestess. Let me put the Queen of Cups online again. Triple time. That means not only am I a triple high priestess, it means I'm also Black unknown. So man, let's keep on going. So why would you put somebody on a chemical server and shatter their biochemical pathways so that all the energy or work that it takes to run their body goes into spell work for all of you guys? How do I get onto that server? Because if you didn't do anything bad, it wouldn't work. Thank you. So because you thought you were going to sacrifice a bunch of Black and brown people to get coding languages, Seven Gomar and them. Thank you for those of you guys that come. That's where he's getting content from, right? Like, oh yeah, we're gonna do this, we're gonna do that. I told you it's time. Yeah, I'm of color too, but I know how my people are. Okay. And that's why you're married to a white woman? So now, because you thought that you were going to be running rituals and playing games with me and starting shit with me and playing on my computer and starting shit in my email and playing with passwords and starting a bunch of chaos and playing with white men and like, how can we play with Daisy every single day, having huddles and meetings and shit like that go for hours and hours and hours and hours of how to play with me? You're getting put on the chemical server so you don't have time to do it. Great. So didn't I tell you that they won't have time to even like play? Look at this. Make it go faster. Yeah, because I need they say I'm trying to save for a mortgage. If you're smart enough, somebody will play with you and just give you the money that you need. That's why that bitch is doing that. Lauren Hill, yeah, canceling your tour. Okay, yeah, because we were playing with La Comisi and everyone's kids in Jamaica went missing. Thank you, princess. We're done here. Beautiful. Here we go again, my love. You know, I will never let you go. Beautiful, beautiful. My love. Yeah, let's keep on going. Yeah, them, and like, let me see. Okay, so let it just stop. But you just said they won't even have the energy to go out and play. You can steal people's music. You can start a bunch of shit, playing with generators, storing weight, starting too much. Damian Marley is not necessarily involved in this. The one that made that song, "Slow Down, Girl, Just Let Me Love You." He's not involved. You want to play games? You're getting put on a chemical server. I promise you, it's going to stop in Jamaica. You're playing with Stephanie Petegay Smith. It's going to stop. You're playing with Kichi. It's going to stop. Maddie Pottage. It's going to stop. Whatever virtual is, it's going to stop. 13th Son. It's going to stop. Playing with Kanashi. It's going to stop. All of it is going to stop. I promise you, it's going to stop. Let me catch you playing with one more child, one more innocent man or woman, starting any fucking thing. You're done for. You think I'm only playing with whites? I'm on your ass as well. So you got your official notice. Princess is on your ass. Thank you. So now, well, now actually, it's so for those of you guys that are new, they uploaded all of us to virtual reality to spy and play. There's an alien in space, and he was really getting clapped out in torture chambers. So and they put a spell on him because he was just really playing in people's ear. So at the end of the day, all he could say is actually, because he kept on getting blasted so badly, and they kept on like making him bodies. His consciousness had gotten shifted, so all he can say was actually. So he wanted food. Well, actually. Yeah, and he was getting tortured. And he was screaming, actually. I don't know. I was like, it was blasting in my office. I'm so sorry. I was in a meeting and I was like, oh, I'm so sorry. The coffee was just really hot. Yeah, because some conversation that got started about your client click, because I've been watching this. It was like I had to shout her out. It's like a white lady. She's no longer white. She's Faye. I don't know what you're doing. I don't know who you are. I'm not involved in this. I don't care if I'm not of color. I'm with them. I believe in the war. Because you're an air clunkler. I don't care. Early love, extra love. Do you want to go to war with me? Right. She's watching my channel, baby. You thought that you were gonna play? Paula Dean didn't heard about this? Oh no. Tommy Lauren didn't heard about this? Oh no. Shit is really cracking right now. You're not about to get it started. Well, actually, something is about to get really explode. Good. So biochemical pathways shattered. So now you know who's doing it. And the other day I was talking about Roche. And this is like another thing that you guys are seeing, but how was she talking about this company that they were doing like clinical trial testing on people? And they put out this tool, biochemical pathways, and they took it down because Daisy made a platform to show you what biochemical pathway actually belongs to what indigenous person because it's from space. And they didn't know what they were looking at. Because remember, they kidnapped so many of us and played so many games that they found a few things that are completely like out of, they don't really understand what they're actually looking like. I'm like, do you even know what the fuck you're looking at? Do you know what you're actually like playing with or like what you're looking at or understanding, right? So because they couldn't get into my computer to get that platform, the biochemical like platform, like, oh, this is how you can identify if this is coming from a clinical trial or if this is coming from like, a rat or a person, right? Because when you do clinical trials, you have to start with mice. It's called like in vitro and in vivo. Then you can go to humans. So this is something too that's going to come with fast track clinical trials. Like, oh, me and my business partners, we kidnapped like 500 people. All of us split up the data between like different like between diabetes, HIV, heart disease, etc. And then we got to fast track our application for clinical trials and for approval because they built a medication and then we used their scientific data and their literature that we all put money into to fast track our applications. I'm going to tell you right fucking now, I'm going to step into a police station in a few cities and I'm going to say, hi, I want to file a police report. Okay, I'm just going to tell you what I'm going to do. Okay. I'm going to walk into different luxury stores and I'm going to give these to all the loss prevention. I'm going to say, hi, are you the director of loss prevention? Okay, here. I'm going to take this purse, this perfume, and this perfume. Okay. This is my address. This is how you can find me. If the police want this, they have to go do this first. Um, Keep it. Okay, I'm gonna report it, but what the fuck am I looking at with 37? Yeah, let's get it cracking, bitch. This is what's gonna happen. Walk into the police station. So I have a few niggas that will shoot you. You can get jumped, you can get clapped, you can get hit. Pick one. You gotta fuck one, marry one, kill one. You can get jumped, you can get clapped, you can get hit. Pick one, right? Okay, we'll do the arrest. So it's offline. What did they say? Biochemical pathways. Where is that? Yeah, they took it down. For over 50 years. Yeah, they took it down because they got caught. Because how did you know that without like playing with something dangerous? Because a lot of these pathways only get activated in times of extreme distress or duress. Okay, or taking a bad chemical that you're not supposed to take. So few people escaped. Keep on playing. You called them a black bitch. You've been screaming black nigger bitch for months. Well, she's here. You just didn't, you weren't specific. Now, look at this chaos. I saw this. This is the first thing that I saw. License plate. It says 616. I said, okay, this is something's gonna end up happening. By the way, I don't show the full license plate so white people don't feel like, oh, those are messages for us. Let's look them up and like go kidnap their kids. And after I saw that, I saw this. I found this tarot card. Thank you. How did Heath Ledger die? But more or less, what did the Joker represent? Complete and total chaos and mayhem in society. What you guys have initiated, there's at least $200 million floating around on your ass. Real talk. Because people don't find out you're doing what with people's kids. Excuse me, come. Bush. The Afghans, Iranians, Turks, etc. Bush. What are you talking about? That a black woman is in the computer? Shimigi? What did I just hear? And that you're playing with white people who are sacrificing people of color. And that's why they started all these wars in our country that got us to be like this in the first place. Had you never killed my brother, though, I wouldn't be working with the Russians or the cyborgs. So let's talk about that first. And then you thought you were going to play with her and then come get something to come play with us again? So then I saw this. It said Johnson controls. I said, oh, I was like, oh. And the download was like, Desiree, because she is going to get treated like animal control. And I said, oh, okay. Right. Look at the car right in front. It said Johnson control. Look at that white car right in front. Look at the license plate on that car. Because you're playing with spell work, right? This 313, for those of you guys that didn't remember that, there was a woman that was uploaded to virtual reality. Her birthday or her due date is 313. Because they switched her kids at birth. Oh, well, well, we thought that if we switch this kid into that family and those are ops, and then we switch this baby over here, then maybe we can like get magic because we were told that, people of color can do things. And well, we kidnapped a bunch of women and we made them have like our babies through in vitro and we didn't get spiritual powers. So that's why a bunch of black and brown people went missing in every city and state. Thank you. And you think that people are going to sit here like, well, I made up all these text messages, but like, here, believe it was Daisy. Okay, actually, why does that fucking matter like 8 years later? Because I hacked her phone and I was starting a bunch of shit and she was like actually like telling me that she was going to get like deal with me. Okay, yeah, Castle's a rapist and a murderer. Actually, I forgot that he was like playing games on people's phone and starting shit with me too. Okay, damn, I don't really have options here because they're trying to remove me from the assembly. Okay, and I'm not gonna have a job, and everyone knows what the fuck I was doing, having people's kids kidnapped and molested and running pedophile groups. And having the city and state and county of San Francisco having them all tapped and hacked by bringing Russians into my office, plugging things into the fucking wall, destabilizing the electrical grid, plugging things into the computer, getting onto the Wi-Fi, starting shit. Okay, yeah. Yeah, we're not getting any code. No, you're not getting anything, but you're gonna keep on getting that blouse. So now something's gonna come up in the next few days. I just need a few high priests to come to my channel, and it's about Kamala Harris. So I just saw this. Harris, right. Oh my, and then okay, the truck number. No, 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 no. Now. The other day I did a video about the CEO of Telegram going to jail. So you guys have been the one doing that. So that's you doing that. And you're using like some like coding system that belongs to indigenous people. I knew that there's something was wrong because I'm like, why is the internet like being so destabilized? So it's because you guys were moving child pornography around and moving billions of dollars of people of color their money around. Whoa, 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 whoa. Hey sister, welcome, welcome. So now the other day I made that video. In the video, you guys saw on the license plate, it said Inc. Well, why stop there? Why not go for the gold? Tut. Do you think that when I'm sitting here, that I'm playing with you? Let me turn on these lights. Give me 1 second. Do you think that when I'm sitting here and I'm talking about these things and I'm setting you up, do you think that this is like a game? Do you know like what I should be doing instead? Do you know what we've been witnessing and like experiencing because of you? Do you know how much drama that I've had to endure? That is so fucking delusional. People are calling the police the minute they hear about it. Oh, you're all going to fucking prison. I can see why people are dying though. And you thought I was going to sit here and play with you because you're a pedophile. Because you get your thrills from playing with little 3 and 4 year olds, but you can't play with me. She's like a giant. It's not going to work. And you think I'm going to play with you? I'm going to go into every single police station like, okay, so what are you about to do about this? Fuck one, marry one, kill one, go. Okay. Because you can get clapped, hit, jumped. It's up to you. So now, you never know. Right? Hi, Noemi. Noemi is here. She's watching our channel. Just, how do you know who I am? Remember Noemi? She works at the Inspector General's office and she was playing games with Van Jones. That's his baby mama or some shit like that. Playing with me. Well, you're about to get set up so badly. So you guys know what Tut is. What is that? And what's an ink? What the fuck? Damn it. Oh. Ooh, this is really messy. But Tut, like, do you guys want to know what Tut was involved in? And look at this. That doesn't really count. Yeah, 5'6", and you're talking about you're a high priest, and you're only 5'6". We, baby, get it out of here. Just get it out of here. Period. Hey, I'm not gonna really go too much into this. I'm just gonna read the hieroglyph. Yeah, we'll be able to do all this cool stuff, and then guess what? Then the niggers will have to bow to us. Oh, really? How do you know how to read hieroglyphs? Because I'm in space. Ooh, yeah. Let's get this started. This is the original meaning of ops. We are the ops of all ops. Listen to our story. I accept the Akasha. First of all, let me like tune in. Let me put myself into the Akasha to like get this new anatomy because they changed up like all the substances and all the organization and everything for like speaking different languages, tapping with flower languages and things like that. because I'm not going to explain that. And also, too, you guys, there's also something else going on where there's a lot that I'm supposed to be teaching and explaining, but I can't because something has to completely like stop. And that's them coming on here thinking like, oh, we can do this and do that. Well, if you hold her leg and then I hold her arm and then he's stabbing her at the same time, and then I put this in her butt and then I do this in her vagina, then we can get spiritual powers. That's what the fuck they're doing. But that's what the fuck they are doing. And that's what you started. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, cool. Okay, cool. Uh, Let me see. There's one, two, three, four. Okay, good. All right, good. And then I have to also like adjust my eyes. It's like four substances in my eyes and like something else going on. Oh, so that's how you do it. So you mean to tell me the whole black and brown community is stalled from like learning and a bunch of shit going on because of what they're doing with people's kids, and then they think that that is like some type of superpower, and then they're playing with you, going back and forth, talking about, so well, let's just try to put her in the psych ward, and then no one will believe it. Okay, yeah, maybe I shouldn't have like had sex with a 4-year-old to get spiritual powers to try to compete with you. Oh, I can do this too because I embarrassed myself in front of the whole hood, and I like clout chasing with black and brown people. Who? Oh, the one that hacked your phone because you put a restraining order on him, and then he filed one 2 days later. And then he claimed to be a part of a group called, okay, yeah, we were supposed to be going into the jails doing prison advocacy. And that's done now. It's something else because we got blacklisted because of what I did to you. Now it has a new name. Not the prison system, transforming probation and parole. Oh, okay. Because you, ooh, just keeps on getting this. From pages to bytes to bits to nibbles. We're done. So now, oh, okay, yeah. And they're playing with you, and there's, oh, okay, this is major. You don't understand. This is done. Social justice will never be the same again. Everyone's getting checked spiritually. You don't have any akasha, you're not an enforcer because I can see who you are over your head. You have no melanin in space. You can't speak the language, you can't write it. How are you gonna kick us out of? Okay, but they're all doing it at the same time. Okay, let me get up out of here with these rappers because the rappers did it. Again, that's why Kendrick, Metro, everyone is going bad on Drake. Future, okay, I'm practicing too. No, I want to be better in my spirituality. I'm not drinking lean anymore. Psychedelics, maybe, maybe sometimes. So now, whoa, 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 right? Playing. That's what you started because that was their plan the entire time. So now, let's keep on going here. Let's go ahead and read these hieroglyphs. This can go on for days. It can go on for days. Why stop at hieroglyphs? I can read these too. Luckily, a lot of the solid ones, they're offline. You have to go to certain places, and no, it's certain places that you have to go to get the solid ones. This one I'm going to read too. This one is the demon beast that brings the punishment of 1,000 minds that have no mind. And within the no mind, there's 1,000 more minds of the unmind in them. You really get unraveled with that one. Why stop there when we can go play with water? Yeah, can you like when you do your videos, can you like not show that because we're trying to like cut them up and then like skew them and make like things up, and it's not working because you are constantly showing what we're doing, right? No, not that one. Yeah, let's get this all started. She, oh, what? They put her boobies between two hot metals because she went twerking in somebody's village. She got on psychedelics and went twerking in front of a high priest. My song come on, she twerking. Yeah, whoa, uh-huh. And what is this disgrace? I told you they opened like a tensor space in my head from space, right? So there's also something like where I'm like a flower, and this flower is like 6 times the size of Jupiter. And I was like twerking, and people were like watching it in their living room because I was like in my bedroom minding my business. And somebody blasted me with hella magic. What are you doing? He didn't know that they were like playing with spell work. Like, why am I seeing you? And yeah, yes. They had to explain to him like I was just like exercising. It's like dancing. Like she's just like expressing like, like I don't know how to explain it. I don't know why I'm on the planet. He said, okay, yeah. Several holes have since been killed. Oh, baby, how you get it started like that? Her, I don't know if this is well, yeah, she got hit too, but this is actually a man. I don't know what I am. I was coming into you and then out of you, and then now I am you. But wait, why are you, you're, who are you? Yeah. This fentanyl. Yeah, you think it's coca? Yeah, that's what they were doing, playing. That's all I have to show you. Yeah, you're doing way too much. Oh, he's so fucking irritating. Yeah, he got smacked one time. You have to beat them up sometimes. You're not getting any food. You had to cuss them out. What the fuck are you doing? Didn't I tell you to go kill her? Okay, I will go. Here, you can have some food. Don't get too fucking comfortable, nigga. Yes, miss. That's how you have to talk to them. Yeah, you're supposed to be commanding these demons. They're because remember they did ratchet shit and they're supposed to be cleaning up. So they're coming from different dimensions. Like, hello, I am here. Some of you guys are like, who are you talking to me? Oh, so that's what you're doing. Got it. One of them was chanting, and I was like, what are you doing? Mm-mm, mm-mm. You want to play with Lakumi, see? Yeah, whoa, that's this level, baby. Totally over. So yeah, well, somebody's realizing something. So they're playing with mixed bitch politics that works and starting shit. So that's what that all is. Like, oh yeah, we only hire this type of person, and like she's really doing the work. Oh, because just be careful. Too much shit won't start. Hieroglyphs. This, yeah, yeah, that's about to get started. Good. Okay, thank you. So sometimes when I'm coding, you guys like feel it. It's just like basically like because you're like also in the laboratory. So it's for the solid people. We are the ops of all ops. We will tell you how we were created. First, let's start with me. I'm Imhotep. I am the original high priest of whores. What does that mean? Because to be a whore, you can't be a high priest. Exactly. Wait, what do you mean? I come from many moons away. Really banished and shattered planets. These are just broken chemicals. One day they will be acrylics. One day they will be your dental fixings. One day they will be in your hot Cheetos. Does that really matter? It doesn't. They all came from my broken womb. Enjoy. I'm Ifernanaratoret, aka the nigga with no dick that thinks he's a priestess. What do you mean by that? Exactly. Don't question me. One day I will be a priestess. Why not a priest? Because being a priestess is better. I don't really know. Later, they'll call me Saucy Santana. That's just one of my bodies. So, actually, that's just it for today. So I just want to let you guys know that this is what they're doing in space, and then these souls are getting smacked out, and all of them with no melanin, they're getting clapped, and this is why India's on fire because playing with melanin. Yeah, she's doing too much. These are women that are actually like green and blue. They're doing way too fucking much and playing in space. This is actually an abomination. Don't ever start that. And they're all getting clapped in space because they started the caste system and they're playing with spell work and they think they're going to play with white people, and that's really negative. Um, you play on my computer, you play on my email, you're going to get set up. I just have an update. Somebody was hacking my Venmo account playing games like, oh, we can do this and we can do that. We can steal your money. And I gave it to the feds and they found a whole pedophile network. So that's done. And that's why I have this channel going up. Okay. So when I'm not working, like in my job, I'm doing coding tutorials and like trying to help you at yours, right? Avoid ratchets and understand what's going on, where your clients are or not. So this is going to come up later and this is not accurate. So yeah, that's just really you don't get to do it exactly. I'm tired of suffering it for days. You get it done. Is it done? Is it done? Yeah. Come and drink from my breast. Come and drink from my womb. I bring shattered into broken psychedelic. You come and enjoy me. You can come and enjoy me. Right. Ratchet ass bitch playing in my ear. And they're playing in space. Listen, but these are like your coworkers, because you know someone that looks like that. These are the women playing with Pernil and playing with Chiong, and they're supposed to be making tacos and making those bacon wrapped hot dogs. Yeah, somebody just got identified. She's in Mexico. Okay. So, anyways, you guys, that's all I have to say. Okay. So now you guys know what's going on. Okay. So just understand that spirituality is done here and it's getting put on the planet because you're playing too much. Okay. And just understand if you keep on playing with people's kids, then I'm going to have to play with you. Okay. You play with me, I play with you. You try me, I try you. There's nothing for us to code right now. We're going to come with another coding tutorial over the weekend because we have a 3-day weekend. Yay. So for those of you guys that have a life and you're not sitting here staring at my face all day or wondering how to lie about what the fuck you started, enjoy, right?